Hello, this is my Spelunky Daily Challenge for April 30th, 2014. My name is Guy Thompson. Oh, did I say Spelunky Daily Challenge? I meant Dark Souls 2. God, having trouble picking up rocks lately, apparently. So I did play more last night of Dark Souls. And some today. I guess I'm sort of... I remember this happening with the first game too. I'm sort of like getting a bit of content fatigue, you might call it. Just because there's just so much stuff in that game. It just keeps going and going. I'm actually, last night I got to the Iron Keep, and today I banged my head against the Iron Keep for a while. Actually, doing alright. I killed all the... crap. I killed all the night guys in the beginning. So you're not supposed to have to use a rope to get the dogs, I thought. Well, sometimes you have to use a bomb, so I guess fair's fair. Sorry about the fan on, by the way, but it's hot. Did you know in Dark Souls 2, you kill them, like, I think it's like 15 times, and then they stop appearing unless you burn a special item, of which I have several at this point, like 3 or 4, in a bonfire. But really, I just wanted the dull ember, which you need to give to a certain blacksmith so he can modify your weapons with elemental powers and dark and such. Because I wanted to get that done, because I spent a lot of today like just playing around with weapons and like looking at like what you get when you give to certain blacksmiths various boss souls, and just kind of looking for something new to use as my primary. And it's been kind of disappointing because it seems like all the stuff you get from the boss souls, it's all very big and slow. Like great swords and halberds and oh! I saw that and I froze, but it was too late. And I don't want to use a giant club or a great sword. I like to be nimble. Like I used a spear throughout the whole first game. I haven't even played much with the spears, just because I want something different on this playthrough, or on this game, let's say. But I've mostly been using straight swords because they're faster, and I kind of like that, so I want to stick with one. So I looked at the list of straight swords. It's like, okay, what's the best straight sword? And of course, this being Dark Souls, it's not quite that simple. There isn't just an easy answer, you know. 10 bombs, 12 ropes, okay. Because every weapon has its advantages and disadvantages. You could just use like your starting weapon throughout the whole game, just maybe upgrade it, and you'd be fine in this game. Shouldn't have bought the compass. Should have known. I'm an idiot. Okay, there's the dog. I could bomb in there. There's a chest. Crap. Okay. Let's do this. I can bomb right here, too. First things first. Puppy has to die. It's gonna cost me a lot of ropes, but it's okay. I have a lot of ropes. And the key might be over here anyway. No? Specs. Key is probably down by the exit at this point. I'm not too worried about it. Almost 2 minutes. But it's just right here. There it is. So I'm looking at all the straight swords, and I've already have like a fire longsword plus 10. Like, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Like, I could keep using it and be fine. Duh! It's maxed out for a regular, but like I wanted to make an elemental weapon of some sort. Because I'm cheeky like that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a claymore because it's like it's a bit slower than a straight sword, because technically a claymore is a great sword, but like there's a great sword and there's the ultra great swords and there's like the much. Oops, I already looked over here. The ultra great swords are like the big ones, the like super big ones, like the bosses have. And then there's regular great swords. I've actually been using a regular one as my secondary lately, and it's been fine. Like, I don't mind if it's a little slow, I just don't want it to be like the whole, like, look at your watch slow. Oh, he'll be fine. So I got the dull ember, which is in the, I'm gonna set him off if I trigger that. Let's not do that right now. Oh, that was dumb. Come here, puppy. Spike party. So there's one that caught my eye. It's the red rust red sword. It's the guy who's, you find his head and you talk to his head. It's his sword, and he sells it. So I went and bought it, and I like it. Supposedly it actually has the moveset of an axe. But I mean, it feels very nimble. Not quite as nimble as like a longsword, but close enough. Oh, I'm sorry, puppy. Come here, you. Crap. So I infused it with dark. I infused the red rust sword with dark. That's been alright, I guess. Although, dang it! I'm losing too much health. When I bust out my claymore, it still does more damage. Get down there and die. So I kind of been using them both interchangeably. I mean, just like in the last maybe half hour of play. Claymore, when I just want to do damage. And the, whoops. Oh, well, that'll probably save my life. Not having to worry about his dumbass. Oh, of course, there's a altar. So if I still had him and he was still alive, I would have the Kapala, which I need at this point. All right, good night.